Hey, I'm Helen and this is Common Society Issues. Now, not everyone realizes their potential and has a smooth journey from adolescence to adulthood. Sometimes it takes reaching rock bottom to realize that there really is a way to the top. Just tell me a little bit, a taster of your childhood growing up.
Yeah, but basically growing up, I grew up in a council area, a council estate, and when I moved up there, the places was full of heroin. That's all, heroin. And you know, I lived in a corner house, so mainly all the joyriding cars would come down and up and down, so it was right in front of me. So my environment, it was fear, it was scarcity, everyone was out for themselves, and I grew up in that. There was a lot of ego as well. Like basically, like your ego, you'd have to uphold yourself and a reputation stuff.
Yeah.
You know, it was very disempowering. But growing up there, I adapted it. I didn't know anything else, and it was something that I adapted it and became.
You're not the first, and you won't be the last to come from a broken home. But I mean, how did that affect the path of your life as well?
Well, see, my role models. My father wasn't there because of his own drink and drug abuse, and the relationship was very toxic. So he was in and out of my life all the time. So anytime he was in my life, my father used to sell drugs. So I was absorbing everything he was doing.
A boy like you growing up where your father's distracted, were the other role models then, those criminals and joyriders and the other drug dealers and stuff in the area, did they become your role models?
Yeah, well see, I developed this at a very young age. 8 years of age was the first time I was in trouble with the law. Okay. You know, at a young age, I seen my mother, and we were struggling, and she was crying because we had no money. So there and then I thought to myself, look, I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna go out there and provide for her, and I'll do whatever I have to do, you know.
I mean, through all of this madness and everything, knowing what you know now, would you change anything? Do you regret anything?
The only thing I regret is that I shouldn't have done this a lot sooner. If I had this knowledge and this awareness around myself sooner, I would have been a lot further. But look, it is what it is.
Now, I want to ask you, you know, if you could give some advice, if there's some young guys watching or even young girls watching who are kind of just battling to find their role models out there, what advice can you give them to kind of just keep them on the right path?
I have a lot of advice, is that okay?
Sorry?
I have a lot of advice.
That's cool, go for it.
Okay, number one.
As long as you don't charge us. As long as you don't invoice us.
All right, okay. Right, so number one is to gain a good awareness around yourself. Understand positive and negativity. Say yes to everything. Yes, there's a film out there with Jim Carrey in it and it's called Yes Man, and I fucking believe that. You just say yes, within reason now. Yes, you don't get charge sheets, you don't do anything like that, but within reason. Just go and say yeah, and that's it. Be true to yourself and fuck everyone else.
That's some good advice right there.
Because listen, it's your world. Everyone has their own individual world.
Their own path and their own...
Their own words, you know what I mean? Like I'm sharing my word with you, you're sharing your word with me. And remember that you are the king and queen of your own world.